All right, this is going to be the walkthrough video for the benchmark review. I don't know if I'm gonna split this into two videos or if I'm just gonna try to hammer it out in one. I do have a calculator. I'm gonna show a little bit of my work, but not all of it. Otherwise, this video is gonna end up being an hour long. So let's get into it. Okay. Number one, a long distance phone company charges $15 a month plus 5 cents per minute for calls. If a family's total monthly bill is $51.90, which has $17 included for internet. How many minutes did they use? I'm going to do this one down here. So I've got $15 a month plus the 5 cents per call per minute, plus the $17 internet is going to equal $51.90. From here, I'm going to I'm going to combine my like terms, 15 and 17, to get 32 plus 0. I'm going to check that. 15 plus 17. Okay, it is 32. 0.05 M equals the 51.90. Subtract 32 from both sides. 51.90 minus 32 gives me $19.90. So 0.05 M equals 19.9. From there, divide everything by the 0.05 to get 398. Okay, so first one should be A. Next one, which number is closest to point A on the number line given? So that's going to be a -2 something. Uh, -3/4 is out. That's not really anywhere close. The negative square root of 6, that's a -2.4. That's looking pretty good. 5/2 is going to be a +2.5. And then the square root of 3 is, again, it's going to be positive. So B is going to be your best choice. That's going to be located right there. Okay, just for sake of this, 1.7. Okay. All right. Order the given numbers from least to greatest. I wish we had a little bit more space here, but I'm going to do my best on this. So -11/6 is going to be -1.83 repeating. Square root of 19 is 4.36. 0.23 is 0.23. 6/5 is 1.2. Whoops. And then -2 is just -2. So we want to go least to greatest. So the smallest is going to be -2. So the -2 is the smallest there. So A and C are already out, which obviously makes sense because those are both positive. So -2 is going to be first. Then, this one's actually really easy because we have two negative numbers up here. So it would be a negative and a negative. The second number for D is 0.23. So that's out. This was an easy one. We didn't even need to go all the way. Okay. B is going to be the answer for 3. Number 4, estimate the value of -3 pi squared. I'm going to put it in my calculator because what the calculator will do is already take into consideration the order of operations. If not, you have to take pi times pi or pi squared first and then multiply it by the -3. Um, Technically speaking, it should be uh, D. So what it comes out to be is -3 pi. I almost put pi r squared. Woo. Pi squared is about um, -29.61. So it should be D. Technically, I would technically it should be D, but I probably wouldn't mind with C either. On your test, I don't believe it'll be as up to chance as that. So, moving right along here. Name the largest number. Okay, so square root of 45 gives me 6.7. 5 pi gets me 15.7. That's a pretty large number. 1.54 is 1.54. And then 3 square root of 3 gets me 5.2. There's a clear winner on this one here. The largest number is going to be the 5 pi. And that makes sense. That makes sense because pi is 3.14, so it's about 3. But 3 times 5 is 15. So the rest aren't even close. Right? I think that takes care of the first page. I think we're going to keep on rolling here. Number 6, classify the given numbers as rational or irrational. I'm just going to go down the list. We should be getting good at these by this point. 6/7 is a fraction with both rational numbers in the numerator and denominator. That's why it's rational. Pi is always irrational. 0.81 is repeating, so 0.81 repeating. This -3 number doesn't seem to have a repeating pattern, and the ellipses on the end show that it is not stopping, not terminating. So this is a -3.823, yikes, 53, ... Square root of 42, that's also going to be irrational because it is not a perfect square. And then -9 is going to be rational. Okay? All right. Moving along. What number makes the given expression a true statement? So it's asking 5 plus what gets you 12? 5 plus 7 gets you 12.
Pardon the interruption flashes. Frank Westmoreland, you need to go on your bus at door 3W.
Better get there, Frank.
Westmoreland, thank you.
Hate that for you, Frank. All right. This is 3 squared minus 7 because we subtract from the top down. So this is going to be 3 to the -5th power, which when rewritten is 1 over 3 to the 5th. Now, some of you guys looked at this and were like, oh no, none of those are our options. Remember, 3 to the 5th power means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 5 times. So this is actually, when I take 3 to the 5th power, 1 over 243 is A. Okay. This next one looks like a bit of a doozy. Let me go ahead and rewrite this because I've got a couple things I'm going to change first. 2x cubed here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and simplify this a little bit before I do anything else. This is all being squared, by the way. Okay. I'm going to simplify this. I'm going to take 4 divided by 2 and get 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now I have 2, or 2 over 1. Sorry. 2 over 1, which is just 2. Then I've got x to the 5th minus x to the 3rd. So this will be x to the 5 minus 3 is 2. And then y to the 0 is just a 1. So actually, this is really all that I have. I would recommend that you do that simplifying first before you take the 2 and distribute it. Okay? 2 squared is 4, and I think that's how this is laid out. So we're looking at, D, actually, right there. Okay? Simplify inside the parentheses before you start to kind of do the exponent procedures. Okay? This is 1 over x squared, which means, let's see. We're looking for 1 over x squared. 4 negative, this is x to the -2nd power, which can be rewritten as 1 over x squared. That's what we're looking for. That'll work. X to the -2nd, I did just solve that. It was right here. 5, let's see, 5 minus 7. It's going to be x to, yep, negative second power, which is the same as 1 over x squared. So, good golly. D does not work. D does not work because it's a positive 2, has to be a negative 2 on that. All right. Number 11. Okay. What we got left here? Do I want to split this video? Yeah, I think I am. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this video here, and then because it looks like the rest of them is going to be on solving equations. So I'll pause this video here and make a new one just so it's not too much to take in.